Die Karte heißt einfach Pope Joan. Pope Joan. Und die Frau sieht einfach aus wie mein Gesicht. Ich fasse es nicht. So eine Mischung aus meinem und deinem Gesicht.
Oh,
So geil.
nice.
Ja, Pope Joan. The pontiff of possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Und da ich tatsächlich auch so gut wie nichts über diese Figur weiß, machen wir uns mal ein bisschen schlau. Ich wollte gerade einfach nur das Buch aufschlagen. Die erste Seite, die kommt, ist halt direkt schon ihre Seite, aber okay. We take it. So,
Yeah.
let it be easy in our life.
Let's love.
Okay, Pope Joan, the pontiff of possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Who is she? Pope Joan embodies the truth that all things are possible. According to popular legend, there was a female pope who reigned for 3 years in the 9th century. She was a brilliant, highly educated woman who entered the Catholic Church in Rome by cross-dressing as a man so she could be with her lover. Intelligent and quick-witted, she rose through the ranks of the church hierarchy and eventually elected as the Pope. 3 years into her reign, she was in a procession from St. Peter's to the Lateran in a lane, once known as Via Sacra, the sacred way. Her true sex was dramatically revealed in the middle of the sacred way when she gave birth, surrounded by a shocked and astounded crowd. One legend says that she was killed immediately and buried on the spot where she had given birth. Another says she lived to do penance for her deception, and her son, who became the Bishop of Ostia, had her entombed with honor in his cathedral when she died. Regardless, her name was removed from the list of popes, and all subsequent cardinals had to sit on the sedes stecuraria, a throne with a conspicuous hole in the middle of the seat, to get a confirmation of sex before being named as the next pope. In the 13th century, Jean de Mailly wrote a chronicle that contains the first written mention of an unnamed female pope. This inspired a wildfire of interest that spread throughout Europe. To this day, the legend of Pope Joan is widely believed, especially among Christians. Ich bin jetzt schon so mindblown, was hier drin steht und wie wieder so Parallelen einfach vorhanden sind. Wahnsinn. When your soul selects her card, we can easily get caught beneath the glass ceiling of what we think is possible, but the truth is that everything is possible. It's hard for us to imagine just how much the divine wants our lives, much more than we could ever hope. Pope Joan reminds us that even if we think that what we want isn't possible, it is. Or even better, there is something our soul wants for us that will give us more than we can think to ask for. Pope Joan is a sign to trust in what you believe about yourself. Trust that's what's within you. Don't rely on what you see around you. Have faith. Know what the circumstance you are currently in are transformed from within. Begin to believe in a vision of your life. Cultivate the capacity to see it, to really imagine it with all your senses. And you will live into the day when it exists, that the reality that now surrounds you. Pope Joan's right hand is held in the papal blessing, a Christian mudra of benediction. The two fingers that point downward represent Christ's dual nature as both fully human and fully divine. The human ego is limited and lives beneath a glass ceiling. Joan demonstrates to us through that for the soul, the glass ceiling doesn't even exist. Trust in what the soul knows is possible for you. This is what John Rye's Smiles reminds us. The Soul Voice Meditation. What helps me remember that all things are still possible for me. Intention, the possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Boah! Was für eine Karte, was für eine Energie.
Mich hat es sehr berührt. Und das resoniert sehr stark mit mir. Und es hat was auf jeden Fall gerade in mir ausgelöst, womit ich nicht gerechnet habe. Und ich bin dir sehr dankbar dafür, dass du das vorgelesen hast.